Rising, Grand Rising, Hola, Bonjour, Buuni, Ni Hao, Chin Sao, Ballet, Assalamu Alaikum, Nege Def, yeah, just hello, y'all. Hello. Okay, so I'm laying here and I'm doing research, and you know, I mentioned to you guys in the previous video that um, something big is going to happen. Remember, I said that last week. And you heard the old lady, the queen, I call her the fake queen because if you're not native to this land, how the fuck are you anything? So, I'm not the one. So, I don't even want to do a video on that whole. She don't even get no points for that shit. But anyway, so I'm sitting laying here doing research, and I came across something because I kept searching. I said, God, you told me something's going to happen. Give me a hint. Like, give me an idea of what's going to happen. So I'm researching, and I came across a video on a channel that I drop by once in a while, and I ran into something about the new Chicago law. Now we all know Chicago. Shout out to Chicago. Is about their life, just like Philly, New York, and California. You feel me? And a couple of other places too. Uh, Atlanta. There's a couple of states. And I kept telling you guys because I hate to be the one to be like, I told you so. I hate that. I hate that. I hate doing that, but sometimes I just be like, look, I fucking tried to fucking tell you, you know. But I did the research and I ran across a video, and guess what, you all? They're next year, in a couple of months, they're going to release murderers, rapists, kidnappers, all the above out of jail. Chicago is opening up their prison doors and letting their prisoners out. Now, what kind of fucking shit is this? So wait a minute. They knew that they was going to pass this law, but yet you didn't let people that are out here, productive, so-called productive citizens, right? We're supposed to be out here and we're not obligated to get weapons. You didn't warn us. You're not letting. In that case, if you're going to let all these prisoners out, I'm about to show you all the video. If you're going to let all these fucking prisoners out of jail and they're murderers and all of this shit, why aren't you letting us get guns? Like, and I'm being real here, like always. In reality, and outside of this program, we're not supposed to be in jail. If that was the case, then God would have, when God created this planet and put us down here, we were put down here with everything we need, and a prison wasn't the fuck down here. I don't give a fuck how far back then that was supposed to be. So, right is right, wrong is wrong. But damn, goddamn, damn. And I feel sorry for Chicago. And the guy in the video was like, yeah, people gonna be moving there so they can get away with it. That's dumb as fuck. If I was motherfuckers, fatherfuckers, about to be dead motherfuckers, I would be fleeing. I would be selling my property and I would be the fuck out. You got me fucked up. Well, unless they gonna do it everywhere, then it's like, hey, strap up. And me personally, I recommend y'all look at them, MacGyver. I grew up watching MacGyver, but one thing about me, being out here on these streets, I learned how to make anything out of a weapon. I ain't say a bomb or no shit like that, but I learned how to make things out of a weapon. I learned how to defend myself basically by picking up just little shit. You feel me? What? And I'm a little quick little sucker too. Thank God I still got it. But they're about to release these people on the streets. And then, when God told me that something real bad was gonna happen, I already, first of all, I knew something bad was gonna happen anyway, because when I moved to Charlotte, before I moved back to Philly, I said, God, I said, driving on the road by myself from Florida to North Carolina, Charlotte, I was just talking to God like always. And I was like, God, I don't know where you taking me, but I'm gonna trust you. And all I know is I don't want to be in Florida. So what I did was, kept talking to God, and I said, God, you know how I am, you know how I attract certain people, things like that. I said, I need you to do this for me. I said, if anything in this world is about to happen that's big, I need you to take me home. So when my cousin passed away and I came here, I knew that something in this world was going to happen. And then when I asked God, not begged, but I asked God, because my fan went out on my air conditioner. It was working, and then all of a sudden, like a couple days before I got the feeling, headed this way, my fucking air went out. I'm like, man, come on, man. And then, I wasn't familiar with the area, so where I went to go get the car fixed, well, try to do it. It was like an appointment, and I had to be here by that. It was just crazy. So I said, God, can you please, I'm just asking you this one time. I don't care how no other winter gonna be, but since my fan is out, can you let it be a nice winter this winter? And can't no motherfucking body in Philadelphia say that this winter wasn't a nice one, because it was. And y'all fucking welcome. But anyway, so I knew right there and then that something was going to happen in the world. But you know how you don't really want to believe it, but you ain't got no choice but to. So I'm like, oh shit. So I ran across the video. I'm like, oh my God. So let me share my screen, guys. I'm- but we wasn't put here to be prisoners, and that's just facts. Yeah, I said it, but like I said, right is right, wrong is wrong. You know, wow, they set us up real good, yo. They set us the fuck up. It's gonna be bodies all over the place, and you know who they gonna target? The crackers. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you getting out of jail, if you getting out of jail, and you're not getting locked up for murder, for murder, who's more vulnerable and who have a lot? So who wants what the other race have? Everybody wants what the crackers have, right? Right. So they want their target. Mm-mm-mm. This is not good. Let me tell you something. Them crackers ain't put their children in martial art classes for nothing. When I was living in Florida, it was a lot of them motherfuckers going to karate school. And I'm like, look at these little midget ass karate chopping ass fucking crackers, trying to train them to fuck us up. Get the fuck out of here. Let me tell you something. They'll even tell you that shit while you doing martial arts. Street fighting can override that shit. So just because you know martial arts don't mean that you're gonna win. You just got a better chance of winning. But that don't mean you're gonna win. For real. But let me show you this video. I said, what the fuck? Now, mind you, I didn't hear it from the news, but I seen the article. But you know how you click on something and it's supposed to go to exactly what you send it to, but it go to some other shit? Well, it did that. And one thing about me, I ain't got time to be mindful and Google playing around with me, because Google is even censoring me. Because on my cell phones, on both of my cell phones, I have two cell phones, and I cannot log in to my YouTube channel at all. Not even to log in to watch a movie. Nothing. But if I log in on my laptop, I can. So I already know what that's about. So they definitely shadow banning my ass. It ain't. It's so above y'all because a lot of y'all YouTubers you thinking the shadow banning got a lot to do with y'all. No, it doesn't. I've been being watched by these people for a long time. For a long time, and so have a couple of y'all. Don't get it fucked up. But anyway, hold up. Let me play this. Let me mute. Let me see. Make sure I got everything straight. All right, I want to play the beginning of this one first. I just want to just a couple of minutes of this.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Franchot, and our president and the national. There's a lot to pray for. People, what we're going through right now is what they call controlled demolition. I had a word to it: controlled social.
So the fun thing with the serpent is, how does a serpent talk? What, and not only that, but why is the serpent's punishment to
demolition? And what am I?
They ought to be
outside my window.
My bad, y'all. I was trying to get to y'all. Did you hear the commercial? And then, look, I'm telling you, when you talk in a certain way and you awake, pay attention to the songs and the commercials that come on. Pay attention. They directing that shit to your ass. It's crazy. And don't think we on YouTube. Don't think we all seeing the same fucking commercials because you on the same video. Oh, look at that. That was another gem. Mm-hmm. Oh, and God gave me a vision about technology where it's going to be some type of liquid and you put it on the floor and it actually cleans the floor. You don't have to mop or sweep it. That's some shit. But I'm into like invention, so maybe it was for me, but I don't want to do that shit. So, hey, here you go. You're going to idea for somebody, right? Yeah. Anyway, moving along. Let me put it back on mute. But I just had to, that snake shit. Like, really? These people fucking screwed as fuck.
Making this little noise, right? I have to work around it. It is what it is. So hope you guys have a beautiful weekend and some family time called controlled demolition. I had a word to it: controlled social demolition. And what am I alluding to? What am I getting at? Well, I've been watching this for the past few months, and chickens are coming home to roost soon. Unless we can amend or get rid of it altogether, state law will release second-degree murder suspects without bail. The end of days. That's the quote. I'm assuming many of you all have heard of this. And my beautiful state of Illinois is attempting to adopt this. They're attempting to adopt this ASAP. A manufactured new social order. So on January 1st, 2023, Illinois jails will turn many prisoners loose. An Illinois criminal justice reform law will do away with the cash bail system on January 1st of 2023, which means suspects charged with certain felonies, including second-degree murder, aggravated battery, and arson, will be released without bail. Yes, you heard it, right? Approximately 400 criminal defendants will be released back into your community, warned Winnebago County State's Attorney Jay Hanley. Anyone sitting in jail right now with all these pending charges, they're going to be let out. Johnson County Sheriff Peter Shabzak said, the gates are open and they're going to be let out onto the streets. Oh, yeah. Kind of makes you wonder, where are or what is the mindset of our legislatures? Who conjures up these type of things? And why now? Why now during this period of the new norm?
I think I'll add to that because they know their time is up and they're suicidal individuals. They have a suicidal mindset. We don't know that. So they looking at it like, fuck it, we gonna die, they gonna die with us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just, they just trying to sweep house. They're trying to sweep house. It means clean house, kill it, or kill as many niggas. They're gonna let us, what's the old tactic? Let the enemies kill each other. You know what I mean? Let the fuse fight each other. And after they fight and whip each other ass, everybody weak from fighting. So that's when the big dog, well, the big coward come in. That's when the big coward comes in. I'm gonna say it again. That's when the big coward comes in. Because if you wasn't a coward, you would have been the first one fighting. But instead, you watched the two fight until they got weak. And then you attack. Come on now. Y'all gotta think now. These people raised us. You know, you didn't learn anything from these people. Because I know the fuck I did. And I learned what not to do. And I learned what to look for. Y'all looking for the wrong shit. Apparently. Because y'all worrying about one another and who more gifted than this and all of that. Motherfuckers. Nobody got time for that shit. I've been saying it. I just didn't know what was going to go on. I already knew people were going to drop dead. I didn't know how. I didn't think, that the state was going to do what they supposed to be doing anyway, and that's freeing them people. You ain't supposed to be holding on people hostage. God put them down here to make the choice to do whatever they want to do. And if God favor you and you doing what you're supposed to do, then your ass ain't going to die. That's how I look at it. That's what I always had in my mind. If you are covered by God, you are covered, period. Yeah, you might get a couple of bumps and bruises and shit, but it's not to the extreme. That's how I always looked at it. I don't know how you guys look at it. But y'all worried about one thing, and this shit like this, I'm looking for. That's why I couldn't sleep. I said, what is it? Plus, I'm excited. I gotta pick up my baby today. But what the fuck? All I need is 2 hours. Ooh, 6:10. I gotta take my little screenshots of my times. Yeah. Look at that. Sure. Anyway, so I want to play the other video. This is very interesting. And I just drove past the gym too. Remember I said that in the previous video, and the boy was like, "You gonna come up in here?" And I'm like, "One day, one day." So I think I better take a visit and make sure I'm sharpen up. On that 1, 2, 3, bop boom. For real, like seriously, I gotta. Oh yeah, I gotta do some booby traps. Oh my god, this is gonna be crazy, yo. But hey, so I'm gonna let you know right now if that's gonna happen. Best believe the electricity is gonna be going out soon. I don't know when. I give it 2 to 3 years. Probably not even that. It's probably 2 or 3 fucking months. Who knows? I hope not. Because I'm not 100% ready. Oh, God just showed me something about an enemy. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. One of my enemies had to pack their shit and go. They had to pack their shit and go, y'all. They couldn't take nothing. They saved up for a whole lot of shit that they couldn't even take with them. Wow. Anyway, that ain't none of my business. I don't give a fuck. But anywho, let me play this other video. Oh, wait a minute. Let me put it on mute. Sorry. You know, I'm always hacking up.
Man, I don't know who running Chicago right now. Is it the cartel? Is it Lil Durk and them? I don't know who running Chicago, but they just passed a couple new laws, and one of them that stood out is the one was like basically they canceling all bail and they letting certain things let go. Like basically the police can't chase certain people in Chicago no more. You can't chase somebody in Chicago no more. What they added to the list now is aggravated battery, aggravated DUI, aggravated fleeing, arson, burglary, drug-induced homicide. These are some of the things that you will be able to get away with in Chicago. I think that's what they're saying. And there's a couple more things: intimidation, kidnapping, robbery, second-degree murder, threatening a public official. Basically, man, you can go down there and kidnap somebody and get out. And then I don't know. I don't even know how none of this even work. You know what I'm saying? But boy, it's gonna be a whole lot of messy stuff going on in Chicago. All the cartel members, all the real thugs and gangsters, they all finna move to Chicago because there ain't no laws down there no more. For real, for real. And it's just crazy because it's like, what if the rest of what if the other 49 states decide to do the same thing Chicago doing? Then it's like, do we even need police anymore if you can get away with stuff like this? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to go cop a 100 gun. I ain't trying to tell y'all what to do or nothing, but I'm just speaking for myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like we living in the last days, for real.
People gonna be really, literally running for their lives. That's why I say it's important to, you know, be cool with your neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like my neighbors here because they don't like me. And they judge me and don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's more like, damn, this bitch pretty. And this bitch, you know, everybody don't, a lot of bitches don't like a single, you know, attractive female and live a, you know, might as well say I live alone, but I don't. But, you know, I do whatever I want when I want. I don't do much anyway. I don't do nothing when it comes to that, you know, with the house. I don't, my house ain't no clubhouse. I was always told that you can always find somewhere to hang, but it's hard to find somewhere to live. Meaning you don't bring everybody to your fucking house, uh, letting them have fun and making all these fucking loud ass noise and disturbing your fucking neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Having no respect for your neighbors and shit. And then all of a sudden, because people get in these properties and you think you can't get kicked out, even if you own a home, you can get kicked out. If enough of your neighbors get together and sign a petition, yes. What is it called when your house is a troubled house? So you can actually get people out of a house that they fucking paid for, you know. But you know, we don't read, so we wouldn't know that, right? Right. But you know, I don't know if this is true, but I'm hearing this. And the first video that I played from the old head, he normally, you know, be on it. If that's, you know, he had to hear it from somewhere, you know, credible for him to. So that's why I, you know, was inspired from his video. And then the second one was from, you know, just trying to do my own research. So, you know, uh, yeah, I don't know if it's accurate, but what if it is accurate? What if they are going to let these prisoners go? All these prisoners, just let them go onto the streets. Okay, well, are they going? Do they have to stay in Chicago, or you just gonna let? Or these motherfuckers can just go any motherfucking where they want? Like, is it some rules and stimulations to this shit? Like, I mean, you just gonna let them out? I mean, I need to know what's going on here. You know, because all I'm saying, I mean, if they're gonna do that, I'm already seeing 23 deaths right there, instant. And I'm not good with, you know, seeing numbers and saying all that shit. Well, as far as the numbers I see on the regular, but outside of that, like I don't get into that on that type of level like that deep. But I've been learning, and you know, God, I've been paying attention. God been showing me things. Like I took a shower and it was like two strings of hair and they was formed into letters. So God was trying to give me a hint. Even when I did my ritual yesterday, when I take pictures of my rituals. I've been doing that lately because it shows me something else. That's why doing that dark magic, that shit ain't good. I'm telling you, you'd be surprised what literally is around your altar. Without, I'm talking about with a camera or something. You can't see it with your naked eye. I'm gonna do the video and show y'all the shit that was flying around my damn motherfucking ritual. You feel me? So I recommend y'all leave that. You fuck with that dark shit, you better get up out of it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, leave it alone. That's not what it's for. It's really not, you know. But I don't want to go on and on and on. Fuck it. I'm stressing. I'm stressing because I'm trying to figure out how to help, and it's just driving me nuts. But this is not good. This is not good. I'm still shocked, so forgive me. I mean, as soon as I just instantly just did the video, like, fuck that, I'm not sleeping on this shit. I got to talk, you know? But my thing is, are they just trying it in that state? Or, I mean, to see how that works and then implement that over here? I mean, like, I'm just inquiring how this shit gonna work. And then so that's why I said pay attention to what that old wrinkled bitch had on, her colors. Yeah, she deceased, but them colors, yo. I'm talking about them like the news, whatever colors they're showing her pictures in, like that. Reputable, not no YouTube news. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, the media, the ones who fuck with y'all emotions. Cause I don't, well, mine's because I do watch the news from time to time, but trust me, I don't watch the news like that. And if it wasn't for YouTube putting that shit on here, because YouTube got it all up on YouTube now. Oh yeah, the motherfuckers are on there. Oh, we gotta put it on there. Oh, we gotta put it on there, and it's just fucking everywhere. I be putting not interested in the channel. I put not interested. Like, what the fuck is this? It got to the point where I start, when I go on my different channels, different stuff come up. I don't have to see the same shit all the time. Don't try to feed me a whole bunch of bullshit. No, no, no. I see what they're doing. And in order for me not to fall for it, I have to maneuver. And that's my way of maneuvering. I'll open up another YouTube account real quick. And that's why they want to have it where you don't have a whole bunch of accounts. Because they want to make sure that you see what the fuck they want you to see. That's why. It's just control. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna tell you one thing. One thing about me, when somebody trying to control me and it's not for the good, I can be very dangerous. I can be very fucking dangerous. And when I get to that point, I don't give a fuck. And when I say I don't give a fuck, hey, if something tell me to blow shit up, I wouldn't give a fuck if I'm in there, bitch. And then I'll be like, damn, I blew me up. Didn't even really want to blow me up. You feel me? So that's basically what I'm saying is that suicidal mindset steps the fuck in. It steps in, depending on the level of anger I'm at. And when I get to that point, oh yes, trust me, these streets know that. Maybe not your streets, but them streets I used to be in, oh, they know. That's why I said, I'm getting older. I gotta change how I move. Because I can't be walking around hyper like that. I'm gonna fuck around. And my cousin even told me that she's 74. She's like, you might end up having a stroke or a heart attack. You're too hyper. So I've definitely been working on that. And I got a long way to go, y'all. I tell you one thing, but I'm not as temperish as I used to be. And I'm not as petty as I used to be, but I'm still those things though. I'm just, working on it. But my question is, what states do they, but they don't need to bring that shit here. Take them over there and they're free them over there. And oh God, just showed me something else too. And if it's only over there, then people gonna be trying to get transferred to that prison, which should be closed down, right? If they let the inmates out, right? But no, they're not gonna do all that because they want the other people to transfer there. so that they can then let them out. You know, but I don't know how that's going to go. But I see people running around, falling, screaming. It's going down, y'all. Are you really ready? I'm not. You know, I've been fighting all my motherfucking life. You feel me? And it just shouldn't be like this way. But hey, I'm just gonna have to do what I need to do, right? So I'm gonna go on that because as long as I get me 2 hours of sleep, I feel like I had 6 hours of sleep, so that's good for me. So I can't even tell you when the last time I slept 8 hours. But I mean that literally, like I'm talking about years. But like I said, I get obsessed with researching, trying to learn, figure things out, so I can be a better me. Let the spirit guide me. Stay safe, stay alive, y'all. What is life without love and laughter? Even if you gotta hug yourself, hug a tree, hug something. You know, you love your people, show them even more, yo. You know, what can't be mended, hey, fuck it. You feel me? We'll see them again eventually. But anyway, if you're not using 100% capacity of your brain, you're stupid just like me. You're not being little people. Don't do that. That shit not cute. You know what I mean? Because you don't know every goddamn thing. You do not know everything that exists. You feel me? Right. So, that being said, I am going to get some rest. And to the next video, y'all. Do say